qu'une seule demande pour le prochain congrès, pour le 15e congrès.
We've only received one proposal for the proposed next Congress.
Une proposition qui personnellement je trouve très intéressante, qui est faite par la Thaïlande pour le prochain congrès, c'est-à-dire en 2009.
The proposal is for 2009, and I personally find it a very attractive proposition that's been brought to us.
Le professeur Soudri Charansouk, qui est parmi nous, doit présenter avec ses collaborateurs ce prochain congrès. Vous acceptez de venir nous présenter votre candidature?
Dr. Sugi Sorshak from the Mahidol College of Music in Bangkok, Thailand, is going to present his proposal to us, I think with the help of Eugene Rousseau. So perhaps, Dr. Sugi, you could come.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to introduce this gentleman to you. He is not only extremely interested in the Congress, obviously he's here, but he also is the director of the College of Music at Mahidol University in Bangkok. And what's most important, he's a saxophonist. And so, Dr. Sugri, I would like to make the proposal that you have outlined, but I think you would like to say a few words beforehand to the audience.
Thank you so much. We are very pleased to be here. Mahidol University, Bangkok, Thailand, mainly medical school. Mahidol is the name of the King Father. And the King himself, he's 80 years old today. He's the only king of the world that plays saxophone. He studied saxophone in Brussels 65 years ago, and he's still active playing as a saxophone player. And many world-class musicians also perform with the king in Bangkok. And the king himself performed saxophone with world famous in the state. Anyhow, we make this year the second proposal to be the host of saxophone congress, and we only have one reason that we want to do it. Southeast Asia, we have around 12 countries. 12 countries altogether, maybe 500 million people, but we have never had the chance to host because we don't have many saxophone players around South Asia. Bangkok is one of the most attractive of Southeast Asia, including Singapore and Malaysia. But we will be pleased to have, if it's possible, to host the World Saxophone Congress 15. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to make the formal presentation on behalf of our colleagues in Thailand. And before I do that, I want to tell you that I will speak, I hope, clearly and slowly in English. But if there are any questions, wenn Sie haben die Frage auf Deutsch, ou s'il y a des questions en français or another language, I'm sure that we can find appropriate people to interpret. So let me begin by saying that I had a wonderful experience being in Thailand about, more than a year ago with two distinguished colleagues who are one here, William Street and Roger Greenberg. We spent a number of days in Thailand for the sole purpose, well, it wasn't sole, we judged a competition, but after that we spent a number of days in checking all the facilities available for this Congress. We were amazed. The hotel situation, the performance situation in Bangkok is extraordinarily good. They have wonderful facilities. I'm not going to go through every detail. I believe that proposals have been handed out, and perhaps we do not have enough for every person. But surely there are enough if you surely can read this. You can see this, and if you need another copy, we will provide it for you. It's been very carefully gone over. We have facilities. There are collaborative pianists available, chamber players available. There will be the Thailand Philharmonic Orchestra, the university band, and one of the key elements. May I ask, are there any exhibitors here? Any exhibitors? Those who have displayed instruments? Yes, certainly. Okay. Well, for all exhibitors, there will be no charge for space. You are free to use the space at no charge. Someone asked me, what about the cost of air travel? It's very interesting. We find that very often we can get tickets that are less expensive to Thailand than it would be for some of the Europeans to travel to America, for example. And moreover, we brought up the question, Professor Greenberg, Professor Street, we asked, what about students? There are many students who would like to come to these events. And for students, this is not easy financially. There's always a problem financially. And Dr. Sugri, through his government, has made available $50,000 in travel grants for students. I think that's extraordinary. We went personally, I think I'm correct, Roger, William, about at least 7 hotels we visited. And we decided that the Dusitani was the most favorable. Now, I think if you look up here, you can see the grand ballroom of the Dusitani Hotel. And these slides will be rotating as we speak. There's very near is the Thailand Cultural Center, which has 2 halls. This is the large hall, and this is the outside view of the Thai Cultural Center. This is just a general view of the Royal Barge and gives you a general view of Thailand. The ancient, what do I want to say? City, the ancient city. This is a temple site, and we're back now. This is the Grand Ballroom. So those slides will be rotating. The hotel costs normally at a place, it's a 5-star hotel, and one would normally, what was the normal rate? Do you remember? Was it like $250? $250 US. And he has negotiated, so the rate for the hotel will be $99, including a tremendous breakfast. And I just think that's wonderful.
As well, I think you can have more than one person in the room, so you can share.
Yes, that might be good news for some of you. More than one person. It's the room is $99. The room is $99. Do you get the idea? Those are, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the main points I wanted to make to you. And I make this presentation on behalf of my colleagues with great enthusiasm, because having been there firsthand, I'm convinced that this will be wonderful. And you know, we've only had the World Saxophone Congress in Asia one other time, and that was in 1988 in Japan. So this is, I think, time to return there. Now, before I finish my remarks, I would call your attention to the fact that in 1998 there was an international symphonic band competition in Bangkok. In 2004, a Thailand International Saxophone Congress. In 2005, the International Trumpet Guild was there, and they were very pleased. I got reports directly from them. In last year, the Thai Saxophone Association was established. And then those of you having been at the conference here know that there are many saxophone players in Thailand, including the king himself. The Thailand International Saxophone Competition for Musical Compositions was held this year. The second International Jean-Marie Londix Competition will be held in January of 2008. In 2009, of course, we hope that there will be the World Saxophone Congress 15. Now, I think that sums up basically what I wanted to say. You may have some questions, or perhaps William or Roger, if you care to add something that I may have omitted. Then I will ask if there are any questions, if anybody cares to ask anything or to speak further about any points. Roger. Monsieur le Président, je crois que c'est complet maintenant.
Oui, mais c'est ça qui va terminer. Nous allons procéder, puisque la présentation a été terminée, c'est le merci.
Okay, if you finished your presentation.
Nous allons, du fait qu'il n'y a qu'un candidat, nous allons procéder au vote à main levée.
Because there's only one potential place.
Estimons que la candidature de Bangkok est acceptée pour comme lieu du 15e congrès.
We accept the presentation, and we announce that the next World Saxophone Congress will be held in Bangkok, Thailand.
Qui aura lieu en juillet de ce fait,
in July
juillet 2009.
2009.
Voilà.